We know that there are endless options for food to enjoy at the state fair, but what about the hundreds of cookies and cakes that are just there to look at?
It is time to start perfecting your recipes. The Blue Ribbon Baking Contest has announced a new category, a healthy cookie contest. Cindy Harless and Megan Rector are here to share more with us. Thanks for joining us, ladies.
Thanks for having us. So United Healthcare is here for what matters, and we know that the state fair matters to many people. So we're here today to talk about that healthy cookie contest and get people excited about it.
Yeah. Tell us about the parameters. I mean, what is the contest? How can people enter?
Well, it's quite simple. So dream up a simple recipe with healthier or good for you ingredients. Submit that recipe for a chance to win.
It looks like we have a lot of examples of these ingredients, because I can think flour and sugar and chocolate chips, but I don't think that's exactly right for this contest.
You're spot on. So there's a lot of healthier ingredients, and believe it or not, there's so many different ways that we can make healthier cookies. So I've got a few examples. You mentioned flour. We've got whole wheat flour as an example, almond flour as a healthier substitute, things like gluten-free flour, or even whole grain oats, which provide a big boost of fiber and good nutrition.
Have to ask you about baker's best friend, butter, which is a big staple at the state fair, but I know you have some substitutes for that too.
We have substitutes for butter too. So healthier fats. We want to think about incorporating healthier fats into our nutrition and using things like olive oil or even an avocado, believe it or not, to incorporate in healthier fats.
Yeah.
We also have things like nuts and seeds and nut butter. So cashew butter, sunflower seed butter, almond butter. There's just a wide variety of ingredients that can be used for a healthier cookie.
To bind things. What about sugar though?
Yeah.
What do we do about sugar?
Well, we all like sweetness in our life, right?
Yes.
So we have things like produce. So fruits and vegetables can be incorporated to add more sweetness. The combination of a mashed banana or applesauce is a great substitute, or even dried fruits like dried cranberries, dried blueberries, or other fruit purees.
Yeah, at least we're getting the sugar naturally versus processed, which I think is key. And Cindy, you know what's funny is I might think, oh, healthy cookies, but all I've wanted to do is dive into everything that's on display, healthy or not.
Yes.
But these are healthy. So what do we have here?
Yeah, we use some of the ingredients that Megan noted. These are chai chia power bites. And
you come up with the name yourself?
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is part of the contest. You got to come up with a name.
You do have to come up with a name. So these are
alliteration
bites.
is great when you're naming your contest.
What's in the bites?
There's oats in there. There's chia seeds in there. There's some protein powder. And you get some sweetness from honey in there, which
you can taste the chai. Are you going to enter?
I can't enter because I organize it, but I encourage everyone to try.
This one caught our eye too. What's in the?
Yeah, that has dark chocolate cocoa in it. It has almond flour, so it's gluten-free. You could mix in any kind of dried fruits into that. The secret ingredient is, I think, cayenne in it, because that's why it's called the hot chocolate.
Spongy.
Yeah.
Too.
Yep, and that's Greek yogurt is another one instead of butter that you can put in. Makes it so tender.
Could have fooled me.
So many ingredients.
What I noticed too is we call it a cookie contest, but clearly it doesn't have to be a cookie. It's really like a sweet treat in a way. It doesn't have to exactly be sweet either, but a treat.
This is a good example.
Term of the definition cookie.
Like a homemade granola bar here, is this?
I foresee a lot of people taking stabs at that, and you could do a spin on a classic chocolate chip cookie. You could add any sort of seeds or other nuts in there. Just do a twist on it to make it a little healthier. The judges are looking for to be a good bake also, or be a good it to turn out. So like if you are baking it, make sure that they're evenly baked. They're not overdone in the bottom. That there's a uniform look to them. Besides the whole healthy aspect, there's like the techniques that they're looking for you to nail in the delivery of your.
These are good ideas. You know, Jeff, I think that we could actually do this.
Yeah, I think.
Should we take a crack at it?
Something healthy. These all taste good.
We should start working on a recipe
Can't hurt.
now.
Yeah.
Thanks for the great ideas.
Thank you.
Everyone, start dreaming up your recipe. The United Healthcare Healthy Cookie Contest is Saturday, August 19th. So you do need to register by August 1st through the State Fair's website. We put that information and all those little details you need to know on our website.